JZ80 Supra. Nice red one. The question is it manual 6-speed? The answer is yes. We are in a undisclosed location. That's an old JGTC race car. We're gonna get a closer look at that later. There's some cool cars here. I'm drawn to these two S chassis because they look super cool. Okachan's loving this. Completely stripped out grip cars. This is seriously so cool. Man, some nostalgic stuff here, that's for sure. EK Civic, and then there's like EFs, EGs behind here. Another EK. So venturing a little bit deeper in here now, this just only gets even more insane. Lots of EKs out here and Integras and stuff. That's so cool. This is incredible. There's an old Z up in there, I think, too. There's an old BMW there. I think it's finally time we take a look at this old Supra. I have so many mixed feelings about this car just sitting here. It's kind of insane. It is the coolest thing I've ever seen. It's a lot of money to keep something like this maintained, especially from this era. It is seriously the coolest thing ever. Like this aero, the wing. It completely reminds me of like the old 32 Celsonic GTR, but obviously this is just on a completely different level in my opinion. Look at the old school method of being able to adjust the wing. All the different holes there and stuff, you just line them up, you get different effects. Just how wide this thing is as well. These wheels blow my mind as well. They look very similar to like an old LMGT 2-wheel kind of thing. Some pretty big Brembo brakes hidden up in there. Oh, carbon fiber doors. I was expecting that to be way heavier than it was. Whoa. This roll cage is next level. So cool. Look at the old pistons that bring the car up in the air. You pump air through that and it lifts the whole car off. Old Bride or Brid FIA seat. This is so cool. All carbon fiber. I didn't even know they had digital dashes back then. Look at these pedals too. Oh man, that's so cool. They also gave us permission to lift the hood up. Oh. I'm a little bit worried about breaking something, so I'm going to be very careful. Whoa, it's jammed a little bit on the pins. Wow. I was not expecting that at all. And that is a huge turbo. Look at the size of that thing. Wow. V-mount setup. Like old Tekken stuff. I've never seen anything like this from back in that day. And how it's all the way behind the front subframe. The power steering rack is up here in the top. This is so cool. Let's venture up the back here a bit, guys. It's good to see a lot of pop-up light ones. This Lotus here. Corona Mark II. And this old Starlet. Oh my gosh. So these old Lotuses, the shells are completely made from fiberglass. So as you can see, like, they haven't rusted at all. And these shells are still worth a lot of money because they can be completely restored. The body's in great shape. There's no damage to the outer shell at all. So this is worth a lot of money, actually. It's literally blowing my mind that I'm literally standing behind this super eerie bamboo forest. All right, let's hit these rows now. Old crashed 8.6. Another EK. Some Hachirokus. Wow, this one's definitely seen better days. Some nostalgic in there, that's for sure. There's an old RX-7 here. Oh man. You can see the rotary is just literally like lying upside down in there. It looks like all the engine mounts just collapsed and it flipped on itself. Try and move this. There it is. Poor thing. So the door was open and we're able to take a quick look inside this old Starlet. How cool is this? I just love seeing all the old Tekken stuff from back in the day. Like still all the old labels and stuff for ignition, fuel pump, wipers, defrosters, lights. Look, Japan Cup Gymkhana stickers. Unfortunately though, this thing is definitely got some holes through to the bottom. There's a freaking old NASCAR just sitting on the roof of a garage here. And then this car is very special. So as I said, Okachan's here with me today. And he remembers seeing this old Starlet racing over 40 years ago at Scuba Circuit. Isn't that insane? NSX. And it's all been set up for grip and time attack as well. It's got the front bumper removed at the moment because they're doing some work on it. It looks great. Really nice BMW Alpina here. Behind that's a Datsun Sunny Ute. And then over here, there's a Sunny 310. It's crazy to see these old cars in this good condition. And don't worry, we'll get to this in a little bit. It's pretty sad to see this, but V9 3.5 Alpina. I'm still learning about my BMWs, but this is a very cool car. This thing is sick. Obviously it's been completely stripped out and it's just kind of sitting here as a bare shell. Looks like it still has its transmission in there. But just seeing, I think the coolest thing for me is seeing like the old interior and stuff and how they had things set up back in the day. Like the old dashboards and stuff. And check out that harness, the old school Nismo logo harness, like covers and stuff. Even luckily the badge is still there with the tail lamp. Whew. Now we're talking. EK Civic. Hasn't been used in a very long time though. But definitely still drivable by the looks of it. Very cool. Fully restored, still running and everything. Toyota Publica. So cool. Then next to it, we have this Nissan Micra, which is set up for racing as well. Fully caged. Looks like a bunch of fun if I was honest. Wed Sport wheels just crammed into cars, left, right and center. Pretty cool little roadster. All specced out once again for racing. This is like the cars that they use for taxis. Oh yeah, it is. It's got the markings on the roof for the old taxi stuff. We might need to come out here. No, it's even got the old taxi company number and stuff on the side. This is sick. What is this, an old Corona? Guys, oh, the steering wheel's not really in that bad shape. I think the coolest thing about this, oh man, I'm gonna ask the guys later if he'll let me take this keyring. Because this looks like an old Prelude and stuff just kinda escalates from here. Another Prelude. What's this, an old Mustang convertible? Yo, it is. There's the old Mustang logo. Is this a Corvette? Oh, this is awesome. Kind of sad to see this thing just collecting mold and stuff out here though, and mildew. Jesus, Alpina's everywhere, literally. This is a Mustang too. There's another Levin here. This thing definitely used to be raced back in the day. Fully caged, it's got all the padding still on there. Oh, this thing's cool. This is what everyone steals the engine for, to put into their old Hachirokus, right? GTZ supercharged. So it's got a 4-age in it, right? That's supercharged. I think I just found a DR30 Skyline. Oh man, that's so cool. Kind of hurts my soul to see it sitting here. Looks like the hood is unlatched. Should we take a quick look? Oh, there it is, guys. The famous FJ. I guess it's just kind of sitting here waiting to either be restored or it's going to be used as a parts car. Another Prelude. Hey, something I know lots about, 180SX. Man, this is so cool. It'd be so rad to come to some place like this, like later on, and just buy something like this and go through it and try to fix it and repair it. Ooh, it's got the old logo there. That's kind of special. Other than the mildew and stuff, lots of parts on the inside of it. Couple crashed 8.6s. They've been here for a while though, as new as these cars are. This has definitely been here for a while. Look at all the mold and mildew growing on it. So we're gonna check out this yard here now. As you can see, there's a couple Hachirokus here. Sugoi. That's incredible. Wow. Looks like the guy who used to drive this Integra went for a pretty scary ride. Tail lights are missing, of course. It's got parts missing off it everywhere. Let's see, is there still an engine in it? Hey, SR! This is cool. So Oko-chan was just telling me that he's driven this before back in the old day, which is an Isuzu Piazza. This is cool. I don't think I've ever seen this car before. A lot of Alpinas everywhere here. That interior is pretty spicy.